Welcome back to the Safari Zone. Struthies are ready to go. We finished our disease contract. We'll get these guys pushed out real quick. We're not going to watch the release animation or nothing because we got to get out those Dreadnoughtus today. Or, I mean, not Dreadnoughtus, the Alamosaurus today. And if we're going to do that, well, we need to make sure we don't have 40 minutes of me releasing the same dinos from the hatchery every time, right? So I'm just going to keep releasing different mixtures of dinosaurs here, and I'm not going to include it in the recording, I don't think. At least not until after we hit 4 stars. Well, after another outbreak of rabies, we actually have rabies inoculation and tuberculosis. I totally missed that from somewhere. Okay, thank you. Oh, I've never encountered this. Oh, so pushing a scientist to disgruntled can trigger events. I did not know that. So this is so yeah, there is a risk. We have to pay 500,000 to risk losing. Okay, everybody rest. Okay, there's a reason not to push them over the full red bar. That's the first time that's ever come up, though. We've pushed dozens of scientists past their limit. Just like they were grad students. Just brutally abused. Oh, you don't have enough logistics for that. Well, we can take care of that. Confirm. Yeah, we're going to do those inoculations before we release any more dinosaurs. That's pretty important. You know, maybe we should just, as a rule, also rest people at 5 pips instead of 6. No, we'll let it push. I just like to add little rules just because everything is, just to make it a little more difficult. But it's not, that one doesn't matter that much. So this is a 5. I think I'm content to do this. Because we'll probably need another strong welfare person to hatch Alamosauruses. So let's just do that. We'll get those 2 inoculations going. And then, yeah, these Sinos are going to have to wait. We got a bunch more Struthies, which should finish our monthly contract, which is release more Struthies. Although with die-off, there's always... Nope, 48, 51. We released 6, I think. We only needed 3. With die-off, I'm a little concerned about the amount of Struthies we'd have in the long run, but I think we're pretty good now. Still only 3.6 stars.
I mark this down to fear.
Crazy.
That's why our work is so important. We need to create the conditions necessary for the dinosaurs' survival.
We do need to come back here every now and then to make sure we're not missing anything.
And you are quickly becoming one.
I do wonder sometimes if there is like any gaps in toilet coverage, because sometimes you get 99% on one menu and 100 on the other. But it looks good. Same with shelter. Alright, fine. And none of these shops are having issues. Yeah, we got a good balance of green and yellow traits. So these shops should be... Wait, that one wasn't. Because you only have 29 people. Yeah. It's whatever. We've kind of stolen the thunder from that shop a little bit. Oh well. Not a big deal. How are these coming? 30 seconds. Well, then we just push out Sinoceratops, and I don't think we need more Struthies. 54. There'll be more die-off, but we should still have at least 40 after death, I think. Maybe one of you? Can we push you? Sure. And then when these are hatched, we can do more Sino. Alright, we don't need to watch these finish. That can happen off screen. Storm, first storm of this episode coming in. Let's get some eggs dealt with. Maybe. Nope, this is like the 3rd batch in a row of UOPLOs that were bad. But there's nothing else I can really do while we got scientists committed to Sinoceratops work, other than just cycle these 2 on UOPLO tasks, so... It's not bad use of our time. I think this is probably the best thing we can do for appeal is work on UOPLOs in one slot and Sinos in another. It's also kind of a fair little balancing mechanism. So we got Storm. Let's do a quick comfort check. I think we're probably health. Okay, I thought it said 10%, but it's 100%. It was just underneath the UI element. I was like, what is wrong with you? But he's fine. We got a Muttaburra over here. But the territory is still good. Okay. Oh, that's just a gyrosphere. The upside of our little park design here is if the fences on the outer perimeter ever get damaged, it doesn't matter because the interior fence actually protects us. Although I don't know if these storms can ever damage fences. It seems like they always just hit gates on this map. Well, that's not true because we had fences go down from that last storm in the previous episode. But that's the only storm I think that's taken down fences. It might be, so we've seen previously that there were 2 storm variants on one map, one that dropped comfort to 80%, one that dropped it to 90%. I wonder if we had a worse storm that took down fences last episode, and maybe that was what it was. We could have seen that if we looked at comfort and seen the comfort was 80%. I don't know how often that comes up. We only ever caught it the one time. Well, it's not a question we can answer right now, so let's not concern ourselves with it. 16 seconds on these. Do we actually get viable eggs? Oh my gosh. 2 Euoplocephalus eggs and 1 clutch. That's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Alright. And everything here is good. 3.3 stars, but we're coming out of shutdown, so that's not surprising. Release this one little Sino. I'm sure he's got friends nearby. That may not be true, actually, but it's probably fine. Yeah, there's Sinos nearby. Look at that. Get out of my way so I can synth more, please. Thank you. 26 Sinoceratops. Do I want you? Yeah, I want you for this, and then you also help hatch, so that's perfect. Okay, great. And the Uoplo is going to be a little while anyway. So, we go dark again. After much effort, we've reached 4 stars. The current roster of dinosaurs in the park, 25 Euoplocephalus, 35 Sinoceratops, with the 37 Muttaburrasaurus from before. I'm doing another clutch. And 49 remaining Struthiomimus after a few more have died off. Now, since we just hit 4... I don't have our staff immediately available, but we can take a look at this. 18 genetics. That's going to be 10, 7, and anybody else. So they just need to finish that incubation, and then we're good to go. Cool. And at 4 stars, drinks have dipped to 98%. Everything else is good. Why is drinks bad? Boom. This section, because this is a small drinks. 750, 554. I mean, I say bad, but it's not even bad. I could convert that to drinks and then put in a different shopping. I'm not sure that'd be worthwhile. Vegan buffet, shopping there. Okay. So what we should do, I think, is we should grab this staff center, move it somewhere else. Like here. This is a good spot for it. Centrally located. We don't use the area for much anything else. Seems fine. And then we'll run a path through here. I think that's straight. Just to connect some of these segments up. That way this viewing tower is closer to these shops. And then I think we can switch this to drinks. Let's try it. Drink, drink, change to drink, apply. So many buttons to push. Completely ridiculous. Ginger beer, aquarium, water feature. Locked. We'll have to keep an eye on shopping, but we have more space to put in shopping elsewhere. Muttaburrasaurs, release. Okay, so we should be able to do that research and get Alamosaurus going. So we're going to stop releasing other creatures. Yeah, we'll do these 3. Well, we might release some other creatures. Like some Struthies, some small stuff. But I think like the Sinos and Europlos we're done with. Because their requirements are just too expansive. In terms of the staff and time commitments. Okay, so this was a correct thing to do. We fixed drinks. We actually didn't damage shopping at all. So that was a really good redesign on the park layout. There's that staff center built. Actually, I wonder if it could fit over here. Maybe. All right, we'll deal with this storm. How are we doing on cash? 27 million. Okay, cash is officially not an issue. So I'm just going to queue these up. Oops. Well, okay, I guess I'm grabbing 7. Wait, I had 7 before. Weird. I don't know how it switched which building I was at, because I don't think I moved the cursor, but I almost assuredly must have. Oh, that's the gate. Get to that gate. Europos are fighting, probably separated out. Right. Shelters are closed. How are we doing on teams? Or on herds, I mean. Teams. I mean, a herd of dinosaurs really is just a team, right? Oh, look at that Struthi. They actually have a ring territory, it looks like. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Nobody else has actually managed to make the ring, except for the Struthis, which makes sense. The Ornithomimosaurs are the ones who move around the most. Alright, so. Oh, the research is done. Shit. Get on that. I'm just sitting here like a moron doing nothing. Alamosaurus. By far the southernmost dinosaur in this park build. Oh yeah, and this is only a 4 logistics too. I forgot that that was the case. So if we rest you, you can be my 4. Which is a little whack. Pay for training. Well, you're a 5 now. You can be a 4 too, actually. I'm not going to push both of them to a 4, but the other one would have been a better choice. Why do I have to click at every tab to remember to go to the expedition map? All right, 5, go. 6, yeah, that's right. They did it where the time on the expedition is insanely long. It's easy to do in terms of skill, and the time is insane. Well, we'll just chill out for 6 minutes off screen. Ah, the day has finally come that we got Alamosaurus fossils in. I thought it would never arrive. The amber size 6 is really rough on us here. We'll process these 6s before we do anything else, because we can, yeah, you need to break, so the 9 has to go out on the dig, because we can, maybe get lucky on some other ones being, you know, another 5 when we process 2 5s in one batch, basically. We'll have plenty of time, I think, to process those fossils, though, because of how long this dig is. Is that true? 7 minutes, 2:30? Yeah. So we can actually, we can clear 3 out of 4 of the fossils. So we get the 3 ambers cleared out in time. That's pretty good. I always do that. I always click on the second tab. Okay, enough about the avian. I swear I literally just dealt with go to the thing. I swear I just dealt with the avian pox in like 5 minutes ago as well, and it's just back again. It just never ends. The pox just keeps coming. Dino herds are looking pretty stable, which is good. I did release some more Muddas and Struthies just to keep their numbers up. Which seemed like a thing to do, since the Muddas, we had a couple of them separate from the herd that had to be airlifted over, so trying just to get the herd size up is not bad. Hey, okay, that was a nice quick avian pox, so that's good. Alright, first fossil extraction done. We'll get the second one going, and we'll just do the rest of them off screen, because it's not exactly content now, is it? Oh, faster expeditions person actually might be the one to send. That could actually be pretty good. Of course, the faster expedition scientist has a maximum logistics of 3. Absolute classic. We got the mother load. A lot of sets of 5s. Apparently, I was really bad on my timing here. We should be done with this one and close to done with this one, but obviously I was mistaken. Allosaurus is done, though. Apparently. Unless there was a second dig site. Was there a second dig? There might have been a second dig site. Why do I have the vague feeling there was a second one? It should be in the southern US if there is. I don't see it. I guess it is just the one Alamosaurus dig site. Okay. Great. Well, then it's just a matter of... Oh, fossils are done. A matter of getting the fossils, well, done. Yeah, 53. These are some big capacity fossils. It should be pretty good. We'll do this all off screen. We can task the logistics person on this fossil extraction because they have no other jobs to do now that we're done digging up fossils for the whole run, essentially. So yeah, I'll get all these processed off screen, and then we'll be back to synth our first batch of Alamosaurus. Or we get a storm before we finish the fossils. Who died? Oh yeah, you were supposed to be... I could swear I clicked on this one. It might be another dead Struthy, maybe. How's the Struthy pop holding up? 52? Let's do another clutch of these, because we got scientists just sitting around doing nothing right now. Let's not use these welfare people. Let's try to preserve them. This guy can do it. Give me a clutch of Struthies. We can do that while the storm goes. Muttaburrasaurus that is lonely. Where are the other Muttas? They're right here. What are you talking about?
Asset in transit.
Okay, we got things to deal with. Fuel, fill up. Corpse. Another Struthy. Struthy eggs. 5. Skittish. Yep. Get them. You do that. Damaged building. Viewing gallery. Does not matter, but let's grab it. Fill you up. Okay, fossils are done too. Totally missed that. Process a 6 amber. It's still going to be a hot minute before we're done with these. You keep doing it. Let's not watch those. We got other things, bigger fish to fry. Alright, storm is done. This is something I was wondering about. We got like 2 pine trees here that just came about naturally from the tree brush. Do you see any other pine trees on this in these trees? Like, I don't see any other ones in this park. It must be something that only shows up when you get isolated singular trees like that, which is really strange. Can we actually create that? We could just tree in the gaps and see if we get any more. Now I'm just curious to do it, you know? Is that what you call it? Treeing in the gaps? I guess we could do that and just make the one that is there disappear. Well, we ruined it, so there's that. Not sure that's what we wanted to do, but...
To some, this may
whatever.
seem inhumane. But when we let the dinosaurs fight, or when we manipulate them to, we gain a greater understanding.
Dua, what are you talking about?
This research may eventually help us to better manage them.
Why is that dialogue? Oh, look, damaged fence sections. I wonder if that was Storm or if somebody attacked. Oh, and is that Muttaburra good over here? I mean, I don't see any orange, so it must be. These are all Struthies in here. Alright, well, it seems fine. Do I want more Struthiomimuses right now? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I could do this guy on another... Or this lady on another set of 2. Sure. Might as well. Like, they're gonna die. We were releasing small groups continuously, so there are gonna be more that die for sure. So we might as well just get more out. Social resilience, skittish. You got the full suite of traits, my friend. Okay. And this fossil's our second to last, right? I think so. Alright, we're close, but we're not there yet. It is complete, the great work, the Alamosaurus genome. So, what do these guys have for default traits? Because again, no modification. Nothing? Nothing. No, I'm on the wrong tab. I'm dumb. Large appetite, sickly, tolerant. Okay. Sickly is a little obnoxious, but we'll live with it. Tolerant doesn't matter. Large appetite is detrimental. So this is not great. Not a good spread of default genetics for this map, that's for sure. 12 requirements. 2. Let's pop back over here real quick. So 12 genetics. I would like, theoretically, to do 2 sets of these at the same time. So this to 5 is good. So 7 and 5, and then a 10 in either one of these 2. That's 2 sets. And then hatching is going to require a lot of welfare, so we probably have to hire somebody. So let's first synth 2 clutches. 10 and 3. Oh, and the other person's going to be a bit pissed. I'm still going to do this one. We'll rest them afterwards, even though they'll be disgruntled and we run the risk of a penalty popping. But I'd like to get 2 clutches just to start with. 2 chances to get, a pair instead of a single one or whatever. And those are going to be 2 minutes. I think, yeah, I think we just... Ooh, 4.1 stars. It's the first time I've actually caught the 4.1. Everything looks good, though. Okay, no changes to be made. Yeah, we'll wait for them to get finished. Okay, so we got 1 and 2. This one, oh no, just kidding, that one's not done. I lied. I'm a liar, man. Okay, pause. 2, great. Sickly and large appetite. Docile, tolerant, and large appetite. None of which really matters, I don't think. Let's take the 2. 12 welfare. Okay, that's a lot. I assumed it was going to be 12 to match the genetics requirement for the synthesis, but it sucks that it is. No points on you either. 6 welfare. 7 welfare. Almost assuredly grab that 7. Yeah. Grab you as our last scientist for the map. So 7 and a 5 is a good pair. Does mean the other group can't be useful. So the other thing to talk about is if we push another tier of staff upgrades. 22 on 4. Can we even do that? 14. 56, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We can't do it. Alright. These are our scientists. I decided we're going to stick with them, so it means we're just going to have to alternate here, which is unfortunate. But with resting anyway, it's not that unusual. Because, like, these 2 will swap places, and then she'll have to rest, and then we can do a separate group. It'll work out. We can always squeeze in some other clutches of some lower tier creatures occasionally in between. So I think picking up the welfare specialist is still good, even if we can't do double hatches at the same time. And that's 8 minutes. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot. That's long. So we probably should do Alamosaurus only in one slot. Do we know they're social? Min pop 1. Okay. But at least they're not sociable. So we can have, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever Alamosaurus all spread out in separate groups and it won't matter. I mean, it matters for their needs because it's easier for multiple multiple sauropods to like collectively meet their needs than it is for an individual one. That's a big thing with like Brachiosaurus. You put out one Brachii and it struggles to keep a territory that actually meets its needs. A lot of dinosaurs filtered over here now. It's interesting. Well, it's going to be a hot minute till we can do anything with these guys, so why don't we cut? Until then, or until the next storm, one or the other. Okay, we got Alamosaurus ready to go. I'm going to airlift these first few in, because we're having some territory issues right now. So, nature or feeder needs. That's the one they reworded. Large appetite actually is detrimental. At first glance, it's not super obvious that it is, but it is bad. All right, them can start hatching. We're going to put these guys down here because I expanded this section back here for them to be happy with. So at least the first wave we should stick over here. So this fence is built. Let's make sure this is gone by the time they land. Let's get some water back here for them too, I think. Let's do one of these. We'll just do a little bit of that. We'll grab the water. We'll pick a middle terrain level, kind of like that, and do something like that. Whatever. Smooth, big, and do that. And that creates a nice little kind of lower elevation lake, which looks a little bit better. At least.
Asset being transported.
And then hopefully these Dreadnoughtus will be decently content. Because I had a hell of a time getting the Sinos and Euplos to be happy up in this section. Alright, first Alamosaurus. Missing forest, but that's just the first thing on the needs list. Area, forest, tall nut, yeah. Water. Okay, what skin did they give them? Death Valley blank! Oh, they did a blank. They didn't give them a pattern. Probably because they're new and everything in this mode used to not have a pattern, so... They don't look bad, though, as a blank. Disappointing that they don't have patterns, but could be worse. Okay, do you want to bet this is fucking needs unmet? No, it's just avian pox. Of course it's goddamn avian pox. Why wouldn't it be avian pox? Always fucking avian pox. Alright, you. Resupply. Fill up. I would like a backup generator in here, because, like an actual backup generator. A backup generator for the backup generator. Because when it gets out of fuel, that hotel goes down, and that's not good for ratings. Cannot fit one anywhere good. At all. Okay, we'll live with that one dropping then. It's unfortunate. We'll just try not to let it happen. Fill you up. Okay, Dreadnoughtus gets us to 4.2. Ratings check. Food and shopping are down. Everything else is good. Okay, so what's the problem with a food and shopping? This, food down there, shopping over here. 350, 750, 750. Ah, because we've got... Yeah. Okay. Food. Well, what can we do? Can we do small amenity in here next to these generators? That is a no. Not yet, at least. We might be able to fit it if we move them. Oh, that's going to be super fiddly, though. Maybe not. Look at that magic. Okay, we'll let this one get moved and rebuilt first. Oh my god, I spend far too much time refilling generators. Definitely not going to do this for a full park build, because the late stage like this is too tedious. Doesn't add any difficulty financially, only adds difficulty to the early game. So we definitely want to cut it off at like 2 stars and go with traditional power, but I'm going to stubbornly finish out this run without changing that rule. What else was I doing? We were doing another amenity. That was food. This is shopping? Yes. Wait, where are... Okay, so leisure wear here. Leisure wear there. Leisure wear there. So if we stick a medium shopping in here, that's pretty good. We'll do this one as designer goods, just in case we don't have too many other designer goods in the park. It's fun for variety's sake. Okay, now. Back to the Alamosaurus. Missing forest. Missing tall nut. Forest is close. Tall nut is not. So let's focus up on the tall nut. At least first. Get a dense forest of nut. Right in here. Oh boy. There's a lot of forest in here. I don't know if it's good or bad to replace some of that with tall nut. The appetite trait is going to be a absolute bastard, isn't it? Well, we'll have to let him move around and see what the situation is. Yeah, and they're both just Death Valley. I wonder if Death Valley defaults as the first one. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, shit. I did have a disease notification, didn't I? I totally... Oh, no, I did queue it up. They just are only just arriving. I wonder... But I was going to say, I wonder if Death Valley is the first in the skin list, and they just didn't bother setting defaults or anything. Might be true. We can't check it. But it would track. Can we synthesize more Alamosaurus? And fill you up. And fill you up. Okay. Disease is spreading. Almosauruses are still assholes. Where's the other medical team? Did they even make it over here? Oh, I think they're... Nope, that's a ranger team. Let's just do this. Facility 3. Add task. Oh yeah, they never made it over here. But they're in the pen. They'll be here quick. Coming at it from both sides. We can totally get this dealt with. Come on, guys. Get in there. Get in there. Good job, team. Well done. Oh my god, dude. Unmet needs. Are you joking? What? Fiber. Fine, I'll put some more fucking fiber in, you bastard. Where? Where do I put in fiber? What do you want from me? Look at your territory is fucking massive and full of plants. It's because there's so many of them. I can't help you if your territory decay is just going to keep kicking your ass like this, dude. What do you want from me? The territory decay is absolutely just wrecking this park build. Hooah. Yeah, just put some in the fucking water, I guess. Whatever. That's still not enough. that's not gonna last because that territory decay is gonna fucking keep going. Oh my god, dude. And if they're even down a few percent, they get fucking sick constantly. It's awful. Oh yeah, the herd separated again. Probably part of the problem. There's gonna be so much microwing of needs at this point. These guys are still not good. I literally don't have any more space for you. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't put in. I can just replace trees with trees. There are no other options. I mean, there are some other options. We'll do this. It's gonna make everybody else pissed. If I can even get there, Jesus. No, I can't even really pull it off. Well, okay. I mean, this corner nobody cares about, at least, so there's that. Oh my fucking god. Is this still the same 6? I know. Yes. Comfort 98%. You gotta be fucking joking me, dude. The fucking territory decay. I don't know why they increased the decay without changing other mechanics, because, like, it doesn't fucking work. The dinosaurs are too stupid to actually find any area that meets their needs. And it's really just tedious. It's much worse, of course, because of our large scale group here. And I'm pretty sure he won't heal if it keeps dipping down. Like, okay, we could probably do some of this in here and replace some of that Uoplo plants, probably, because the Uoplos aren't being a problem right now. Watch this go back down to 98 any second now. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. It's actually insane. The no genetics is makes it worse. Of course. There you go. There's a fucking ton. Get over it. Did the timer reset? Oh, you fucking bet it did. It has to every time this goes down, the timer resets. That's just terrible. Yeah, comfort 85% now, of course, in the Uoplos. Oh my god. There's no win in. How are we doing on trees? Oh, you don't need any trees. How many trees can we kill down here, you think? All my homies hate trees. No, there actually is not that much forest. Well, they're not over here. We're not in that section. This is going to be this entire star for this part. It's just going to be doing this continuously. And it's going to be the worst thing. Okay, there's that. Ground leaf. Please. My dude. Look at your territory. Oh my god. How the fuck? It stretches all the way over here and there still just isn't enough ground leaf. Absolutely insane. I mean, the populations are very large. I know putting it there is a bad idea, but I still just am doing it. Oh my god, you're so fucking close, you idiots. Okay, there they are. Now, did we ruin the Sinoceratopses? You want to bet? Oh my god, they're at 100%. Okay, don't unpause the game or the territories will be bad. Okay, release via airlift. Another Alamosaurus. Put it over here somewhere. Get that into the territory. How are you guys doing? 87%. Jesus fuck. I'm gonna choke you in your big fat ass neck. God damn it. Almost wondering if we need to get rid of the large appetite ones. We'll have to take a look at the synth after this next one is released and look at the percentages again. I forget if the large appetite was 75 or what it was. Unless we can just get a alpha that's not large appetite, but I don't think that's going to happen either.
Asset transportation underway.
Oh, this classic bit is happening again. Fantastic. Look how graceful it is, sailing through the sky. I'm surprised this bug is a thing again.
Transportation complete.
Wow, it was extra bad because he clipped into the ground for a moment like a weirdo. Merge, please. Well, it looks like it is merged now, actually. And still, not enough stuff! Okay, well these guys are way back here. So what we can do, what we have to do essentially, is just expand this even further. Let's add just another 2 tiers, I guess. No, be straight, you bastard. Another 2 tiers back here for just Alamosaurus needs. And just keep this corner as the Alamosaurus corner. And if we're hatching Alamosaurus to finish the park build, and we're always airlifting them over here, this will always be part of their territory. It's cheesy, for sure, but it's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go full mac and cheese on that shit. 90-fucking-7. Dude, are you fucking for real? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm from these goddamn fucking dinosaurs. Okay, well you moved all the way over here, so I think we can do this. Nobody else is over here. Really. Okay, territory check. So we messed up that corner, but I think everybody's chill. Oh my god, they're all happy. Oh, it's probably not going to last, but for a moment, for a fleeting moment in time, for this specific instance, those dinosaurs are all happy as long as we don't look at the fucking Alamosaurus. Alright. Okay, so, Alamosaurus. 50% large appetite. There's nothing to get dominance over any other one. So, hypothetically, if we scrap the large appetite, how many do we lose? 1, 2, 3. We lose every single Alamosaurus because we are not good gamblers, apparently. Our luck is awful. And we lost the coin flip on every single Alamosaurus in the park. They're all large appetite. Well, let's see if this works, I guess, first. Because that gives them a bunch more trees. And we can thread in more of their precious nuts that they just can't get enough of. Might have to go and start doing decorative trees as well. Why don't we do that? Let's just jump into the decorations tab. Find a good tree for this map. Just start adding them. Why can I not zoom out any further than this when I'm on tree menu? Weird. Oops. Well, switch trees. It's fine. Put that one weird little bush right there. Perfect. Oh, come on. Come on. Put it down. It's literally blue. Is it lagging? Or, oh, it was, well, there was a momentary obstruction. I don't know. I don't know. Well, he's recovering. What about you? That's avian pox. Okay. Okay. And what about you guys? So we got a lonely Struthiomimus. These idiots wandered up here. Struthies are fast. It should be fine. 92%. Actually getting close. Needs more tall nut. And they're not even over in this section proper yet. How's your water need? Not the best. Right, more tall nut, I guess. Yeah, we'll push the tall nut more. Because we can put the other trees in. Or not, because I can't fucking meet the need, I guess. Crazy. Alright, there we go. Tall nut need met. Temporarily. If we do decorative trees, we'll grab some of these guys and do one in there, and 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 one there, and one over here, maybe one over here, and then it looks like there's a little bit of spot there that could have some plants in it. Give me an Alamosaurus. Give me this tab. They don't have enough force still. Seriously? You fucking for real, dude? Oh, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Avian pox is spreading. Okay, medical team. Medicating Struthiomimus still. Actually, you might have this, but we should grab the other team, I suppose, still.
Asset has been collected.
Dispatch them just in case. This was a dead Struthi or something, right? Alright, well, we're at 48 friggin' minutes here, so we should end this. How are you? They're right here, my dude. You're right next to them. You're so goddamn close to your friends. We should end this. I want to get these to 100. What are we doing here? Large appetite. Are you fucking joking? It's 50%. How is every single one large appetite? Alright, tree decorations still. We're gonna the second this is good, we just end the episode. That's what's happening. Fucking sauropods. Normally they're not that bad. Because normally you can edit genetics. The exception being this one. I have a new plan for the next build to add some spice to the genetics without boning us in this regard. Seriously still hasn't met the forest need. Did they nerf these at some point and I don't know? Like the decorative tree contribution? Has it been degraded? I mean, we might just need a billion of the bastards to make it work. You know what? There's enough of them that they actually do look fairly random. That's it. We're done. 100%. Episode over.